we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bengals and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Coming up next.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
And off we go from Denver. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior, whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and is doing everything in his power to follow through.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. In motion, the tight end. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
On 3rd down, here's Spears. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within 1/4 of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 9. Now it's Goff. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he goes out right around the 39. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. Play action. It's Goff. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This 2nd and 4. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. Here's Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Goff now looks to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off play action. Here's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Out of the gun, Goff.
A short throw to Musgrave.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Spears.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Right back to Spears.
A nice little juke. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Lawrence will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38.
Here's Lawrence.
Rolling to his, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Jalen Petrie picking up the sack on a safety blitz.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Now Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's Goff.
This one left side caught by Collins.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it with Achane.
Gets around him.
Down the left sideline.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6
declined.
points.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Now Spears to begin the drive.
Shreds the tackle, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And Spears with another carry.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Now Lawrence to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's to Bowers once again.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And he's got his man on the out route.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Now Lawrence. That one's taken in by Spears.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. All tied up at 10, 2 minutes left in the first half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2nd and 10, we're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. The kick by Bass is good.
And they will take the lead at 13-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
Goff now to throw.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw is Goff.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
To the air again, Goff. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Now Goff.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Luke Musgrave.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down.
Lawrence to the right side and caught by Dell.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Lawrence will throw.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where you see the final score there. Chris Godwin, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, let's get down to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdown passes there for Michael Penix. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Cardinals looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. It was Devon Achane who's had the strong first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, the Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter.
Now Goff.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Again, it's Achane.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Achane gets it from the gun. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, Achane.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll try the air now with Goff.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Goff now looking to throw.
Another one caught by Collins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Nico Collins.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McPherson now for the extra point.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line.
In motion right, that's Dell. Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Dell.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Dobbs goes in motion. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Take Dell.
From 13 yards out.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 38. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the 1st.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll give this to Achane.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Goff now looks to throw.
A short throw to Musgrave. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Here's Goff.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
So now the Broncos offense will come out here as they'll try to add on 2 more. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
I got him.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now Lawrence.
Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. To throw is Goff.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Lawrence got his man, Dell.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Dell.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
And to throw again is Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Lawrence will throw.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Romeo Doubs.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing now, Goff.
A short throw to Musgrave. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Here's Goff.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Another one caught by Collins.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Goff. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Luke Musgrave
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed, and look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the second half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start to this season.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of, winning your season opener, getting off to that good start, and building confidence for the rest of the season.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Denver, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season.